tables, if we look at users, even though I don't have a real authentication, it's still tracking me as an anonymous user. So there's my information, kind of cryptic, and that's the name of my virtual machine. And if I go to, let's see, profile, I can see my profile information. So we can see that there's the definition of the schema. It's a full name, which is a string, and it's bytes 0 through 15, and here's the property value. That's pretty cool. So let's close all this down. Now let's switch gears for a minute and now talk about themes. And at the very end, I'll show you how we can tie these two concepts together. A theme is a collection of style sheets and imagery, or these things called skin files, that allow you to customize the look and feel of your site. To add a theme to your project, we go back and add, under the special ASP.NET folder link, this thing called themes, and I'll make one called summer. And I'm also going to have one called winter, so I'll go ahead and make that right now. Okay, for the summer theme, we're going to add, you see we have choices for style sheets and XML files. I'm going to add first this thing called a skin file. Now a skin file is a way for you to customize the look and feel of the server controls. It's analogous to the cascading style sheet, which is for HTML markup. So in this case, any ASP.NET server control like the one on the default page, this label control, what I'll do is put a template here for that. So ASP label, run at server. Now any UI modifications I make here will reflect on all the ASP label controls. So for this one, for summer, I don't know, I'll set the back color equal to, I'll just make up a couple things here. Set the font size equal to large, and the name equal, just something so you can tell that it's different. Okay, hold on. I think I need a couple of dashes in here. Oh, now, in order to use this, though, I need to go back to the web config and set the pages theme equal to summer. And I think that's it. Let's go bring it up. There we go. Great. So we can see we changed that. And if we do something similar for winter, I'll add a skin file there. And for this one, I'll add a style sheet. Okay, so for the winter skin, I'll just copy the details from the summer one and just paste that in and change a couple colors. I'll make the background, make it yellow, and the foreground green. I have a very simple palette of colors here, and just to show that it's different, I'll make it extra small. And now the other item I added in here was a style sheet. So you can see with Visual Web Developer 2005, we have a very nice style sheet editor where I can go in and set the background color for the whole site. You can see we have full IntelliSense support. I can also do this through a wizard. So if I do add style rule or build style, we have this nice little dialog box with all kinds of features. So I'll set the background color here to just some light blue color. And so simply by having that and going back to the web config and changing it to winter, we should be able to pick up those new changes with the background blue and a different font. Great. So the final thing we want to do is allow the user to choose the theme in the settings. So we're going to store a new theme information right here. So for that, we need to go here to the web config, add one more property. I'll just call it my theme and set the default equal to, I'll default to winter, and allow anonymous true as well. And then in the page for settings, let's see, we're going to need that save button, so I'll put it down here. And we'll choose a theme, and we'll put in a drop-down combo. And I'm just going to hard code two items in here. So we have summer and winter. Now if we go back to the source code for this, it's going to be similar. When they click the save button, we want to save the profile. Wait, let me load it first. When the page loads in the drop-down list, we want to find the item that corresponds to the profile information. So that looks like find drop-down list items, find by value, whatever's coming from the profile under My Themes, and then select it. Likewise, when they save, set the theme equal to drop-down list 1 selected value. And okay, I think that's going to not only load the theme, but save it as well, and then we're going to redirect back to default.aspx. So the final bit of code I need is in this page in default.aspx. I need a new method that's part of the page class called preinit. In the preinit method, we simply need to set our theme equal to the profile theme. And that's it. So let's view this. And go into settings and we'll choose summer. And there you have it. So we have a nice little profile that stores our full name and the theme. So although these two pieces, these two concepts, or these new features in ASP.NET don't really have a whole lot to do with each other, you can see you can tie them together and have a very nice